is December 4th, 1996. We're up in northern Wisconsin, right near Minocqua, and we're watching the DeBruth Brothers machine on a total tree chip job. Greg DeBruth is running the machine. He has a little Hultdins head on it, and as you can see, all the wood must be skidded off the ground. We'll watch him just a moment and see how he does this. It's amazing he does as well as he does. He said it takes about 2 loads on the forwarder to make 1 load of chips of 25 ton. And I haven't had a chance to talk with him yet. He says they need to get about 5 loads, semi-loads of chips a day to make it pay. That is, again, to cut and skid to the chipper. They've only had the machine about 3 weeks, so they're still learning somewhat how to do it. We'll watch him just a minute and see how Greg does it. This is a little bit better condition than most. It is clear cut, although the timber's quite scattered, what timber there is. When they first got the machine, they were in a selective cut that made it kind of tough. All hardwood, of course. Again, for total tree chips. The little saw does work very, very well. Now that tree there, evidently there's a pulpwood stick in it or something or other. It doesn't look like he's going to put that on the back for total tree chips. He reaches up and cuts that tree in 2, then doubles the 2 pieces up and puts it on the machine. At least that's the way it looks like. Now there comes the top. Yeah, it seemed to work very, very well. The shorter trees, like that one there, he doesn't have to obviously cut into. He just throws it on as is. Well, we'll see how he'll handle this one. This little bit bigger tree here. Looks like the bar got caught on the back of that last cut. By the gosh, it really, really seemed to work well. The machine does have a 25-foot reach. You can see it does reach out there quite a distance. You can see he only has the engine running at about 1500 RPM, and there's all the speed in the world with this loader running at lower RPM. You just don't need to keep that throttle foreboarded to have the power and the speed you need. Why pay for a lot of fuel needlessly? got a new position here, and it's pretty brushy. And I'm going to keep the camera on here for a couple minutes anyway and see what we can see. Really unique the way he doubles up the tree after he cuts it in two. Now I got a pretty good shot of him, the way he doubles these up. Pretty simple. Boy, he's not going to be able to put much more wood on there. I just looked at my watch, and it took Greg exactly 1/2 hour to cut and load this load. But boy, he's got an awful brush pile there. 2 of these drags make 1 semi-load. In other words, he's got on there about 13, 14 ton. At least that's what Greg tells us. Boy, he needs a big wide skidding trail on that load. There's Jimmy Witherspoon over there. He's up here. Jimmy, turn around here. There we go. I got Jimmy up close on camera here. He's got some idea how he wants to use this machine down in running the chipper right now because there's no trucks to load. We'll tell you, so far it took him about ½ hour to load that. A couple minutes to walk out here. It looks like he'll be making a round trip in about 45, 50 minutes. Now if there's a good pulpwood tree or a good log, he throws that off on the other side, as you see him just do there. By the time that he gets through, he's going to have the wood, the machine buried in wood. Here's the stems over here that he cut, but too good to run through the chipper. Pretty nice oak logs on this side.